Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, May 6th, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Today was Wednesday. For some reason, that kind of reminded me of Friday. Um, Things started out really good, and then they just got worse from there. On the surface of things, um, things don't look all that bad, with the statistics, but it was kind of a crappy day. You can see here um, the Dow actually opened up this morning, and that gave us an initial. I took a screenshot of this maybe 5 minutes after the open, and our equity had jumped to just over $30,000, and that would have been fantastic to have taken that, just like it would have been fantastic to have taken our profits yesterday at about the same time. But just like yesterday, things started going to hell right away, and they didn't get much better. We just had a lot of um, bad positions in our portfolio, but they weren't too bad on the open here. But they really got bad as the Dow fell here, and so on balance, what it came out, we ended up closing out negative $8,000, and we got into 12 new positions, plus we had one holdover, which saved us. And as a result of that, we had 5 positive, 8 negative, and we're holding positive $10,000 going into tomorrow. So, as I say, on the surface, the statistics look okay. We closed out negative 8,000 and are carrying positive 10,000. But this is kind of lousy uh, when you consider we started out positive $31,000 about 5 minutes after the open this morning. You can see here the Dow, after making that higher high, just kept sinking all day long, and finishing down 218 points. Just a lot of selling going on with stocks today, and it didn't help us a whole lot. We had some great positions, and I'll show you a couple of those, and that kept this from being a bloodbath day. As it is, we just basically got out with a more or less break-even day. I'll show you 3 of those stocks just to show you what I'm talking about. Uh, this first one here, this is Clovis Oncology. This was one of those bad stocks that we got into today. You can see here, the Clovis Oncology gaps up, and we end up buying pretty close to the high of the day, and then it just sells off the rest of the day. This looks like the Dow pattern, actually, and we are holding negative $6,400 in open trade in Clovis Oncology. So that's not how you make money. I'll show you 2 other fantastic trades, and it's these fantastic trades that saved us. Um, this first one is Acabaya Therapeutics, and we bought this on Monday on the gap. Didn't do too much for us on Monday, but yesterday it just exploded, and that, of course, that keeps us into the trade. And then today we pretty much got out where it closed yesterday, but we got out of this with $20,000 in profits. So that's offsetting just a whole pile of rotten trades that we had in the $2,000-3,000 negative range. Akebia Therapeutics, that saved our neck today. And then in terms of our open trade equity, let's see if I can do this quickly. This is BYND, which is Beyond Meat Incorporated. The fake hamburger place. We bought this midday yesterday, and this thing, nothing happened with it yesterday, but gaps way up this morning and just kept going. Closed there almost on its high, if that's possibly that is its high. But anyway, we're carrying positive 19,000 in Beyond Meat in open trade, 19,000 open trade. So this is like another Akebia, but therapeutics, but it's in Beyond Meat, and we're holding this today. So this huge trade is counterbalancing all those lousy trades that we're carrying. And so it's making our open trade positive $10,000 going into tomorrow. Without this, we would be showing negative in our open trade as well. Okay, I mean, this is why we trade a lot of stocks. This is why I believe in diversification, and it's stocks like these that are keeping us our head above water on days like today. Trader Bob signing off. See you tomorrow on Thursday.